Nadia, what is a stellium and how rare are they in the birth chart, aka how unique is my birth chart? So this is the first episode of my new series, Neurospicy Stars 1-on-1, where I take concepts in astrology, explain it in a way that anyone can understand it. And today we're going to talk about stelliums, and in particularly the 3 types of stelliums that I use when I analyze a chart. By the way, if you've never met, my name is Nadia, I'm Neurospicy, and I'm obsessed with pattern recognition and data. And in the comments, I would love to know, do you have a stellium in your chart? Or specifically, do you have a modern, traditional, or functional stellium? Because I'm nosy and I've got a Gemini moon. Now, I'm going to use my chart to explain it because I have one of all 3 of the types of stelliums. First up, we have a traditional stellium. Now, these are actually incredibly common, especially Sun, Venus, Mercury, because they move together in the sky. They're never very far away from each other, so it's very common. As you can see, I have that in my 11th house in Aquarius. Now, a stellium in the traditional sense is only one of the 7 wandering stars, so only personal planets get counted. That is your Sun, your Moon, Mercury, Venus and Jupiter, as well as Saturn and Mars. A modern stellium, which I also have in my 10th house in Capricorn, is where we take the outer planets into account as well. So now Pluto, Uranus, as well as Neptune comes out to play. Now, I like using a modern stellium a lot because I think the outer planets are only really effective on a birth chart when it is in conjunction or it makes an aspect with a planet or a point. So as you can see, I have 2 of those, and Saturn is playing a sausage between the 2 sandwiches. The 3rd type of stellium is a functional stellium. Now, this is a term I've coined myself because I do think that destiny points are incredibly important. So what do I count as a destiny point? North node, south node, lot of spirit, lot of fortune, lot of eros, your Lilith, your Chiron, as well as your white moon, Selena. You can also add other asteroids in. So if you want to add Juno or Ceres, those type of points, you can add in. A functional stellium is where 2 planets at a point are gathered in the same house. Now, you can't see it on this specific chart because it doesn't include white moon Selena, but white moon Selena is with my Mars and Jupiter in the 2nd house in Taurus. When it comes to rarity, it's not very rare to have a stellium. Most people have a stellium, and it isn't a good or a bad thing. What's a little bit more rare is having a stellium with 5 or say 6 planets and points in there. That is very rare. Now, what does a stellium mean? A stellium means that there is a concentration of energy in a specific sign. Each sign has their own vibe, and in a certain house, which is exactly where the life theme lights up. For instance, in my chart, the themes that light up is the collective, vision, and where we're going. We also have Capricorn in the 10th house, so that is public career, what I'm known for and how I'm known for. And in the 2nd house, that is the house of money, worth, what's mine. So all 3 of those themes and in the signs they are is very prominent in my chart. And if you've made it to the end and you're a ride or die, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. In the comments, I would love it if you could drop in some of the questions you have for this series. I think it might be helpful having a playlist with all of these things because I'm working on my own course, which will hopefully be ready by the end of July. I wanted to start making these videos as I make the course so I can educate people on YouTube as well. I'm sending you the biggest hug ever.